Mental health has been an important topic over the months where isolation and separation can really take a toll. Whether you're in or out of school doing remote work, it is important to make sure everyone feels heard and understood. A lot of students may not have expected this style of learning to last this long. Some may have found this learning style to be easier, but that might not be the case for everyone.
It's been a pretty tough year. It really tests your limits and how well you are with time management, which can be stressful. I think that when it comes to school, routine is very important, and it's hard this year because we are constantly switching things around. And I think that the way we have it going with the cohorts and then being online every other day, since we've kind of gotten used to it, sticking with that through the end of the year would be beneficial.
Mental health has definitely gotten better. I'm not gonna lie, when I was remote, I was able to identify my goals and what I wanted to do in life. You know, I have a pretty good support system from my friends and teachers.
I have definitely learned that speaking out and talking to people is not something to be ashamed of, and that asking for help doesn't mean you're weak or fragile. It actually shows a lot of strength.
It is clear that students have had to miss out on a lot of school this year due to COVID-19. However, let's not forget about the staff too. They have done a lot to include all the students, online or in person, and are trying their best to make sure everyone is having a good learning experience.
I think, like everyone, it's been a little bit of a struggle. I think that it's tough not seeing all of my students every day, and it's tough trying to juggle everything, but I'm trying to stay positive. At least we get to be here 2 days a week. Thinking about like back in March when we first were stuck home, and I was like, wow, well, I have like a family that I get to be home with. Like, it just made me appreciate the things that I do have more, because I know that there were people in worse situations than my own.
I found that I actually have a lot more resiliency, I think, and I'm able to do more than I thought that I could. I also think spending as much time as I have with my family has made me definitely learn to appreciate them more, and definitely spend a lot more time with my son, which I think is the most important. I think it's the most important thing right now is to seek out somebody who can help you and get you through that, because I think there's a stigma behind mental health, and I think it's important to note that we're all going through it and that we don't need to go through it all alone.
It is important to understand that everyone, whether they're a student or staff member, is going through their own obstacles, and we can all be there for each other. This has been Natalie Holbrook for Code Blue News. Back to you in the studio.